Welcome to Subramani. Please subscribe to this channel. Please hit the bell icon so that you can get all the great videos that I make. Having said that, I don't say it very often, but please do subscribe. The number of subscribers is crossed 56,000. It's nearing 57,000. So I want to quickly reach million subscribers. Not very far away, just 950,000 away. So jokes apart, if you've been seeing, I've been experimenting with what I wear on my forehead. Of course, at the top you see the vibhuti, and the black thing, which is black dot, which you see, is a raksha, which is called, and normally you get it when you do some homam at home, especially Ganpati home, then you get this. But I get it from a temple just outside my house, which is a Shani Mandir. So Shani Mandir, where this is available, and I wear that. So whenever you're seeing me wear it, it means I've been to the Shani Mandir just immediately before doing the video, or sometime before. It just doesn't go away, so it stays there. So I keep experimenting with what I wear on my forehead. But today, thanks to Sai Deepak, when I do a video and I don't see anything on my forehead, I feel, oh, something is wrong. So it's become a habit, and nothing. I'm not proud about it. I'm not boasting about it. But I'm just saying it will be there. Sometimes if it is not there, it means I've forgotten, that's all. Okay, now let me answer some of the questions that I am getting, and some of those answers I've said many times, but I don't know. So hi Subra, can you talk about the bear market more, as most of us don't believe in its existence? Excellent. Those people who do not believe in the bear market experience are those who have been in the market, I think, post 2003, because for people like me who have been in the markets in 1979, maybe didn't understand much, but then we have seen, for me, in that period, I believe the market is a long bear run with spurts of bull run. From 2003 to 2023 or 24, I believe the market is a long bull market with short spasms of bear market, right? So this is what I believe. I have made many videos on the bear market, and it's not popular. You will need to search. There are 3,000 videos and not well classified on my blog. So please search. You will get a lot of bear market videos. It's already up there, right? I've also said how to be prepared for a bear market. Sir, your videos are amazing. Is it possible to reach you out for specific advice? Pranit Kothari. Pranit, you can reach out to me for advice, but I don't give advice simply because to give advice I need to be registered with SEBI as an RIA. That I don't want to do. So if you see my videos where I say I talk about giving advice, it is because I've been a broker in my past avatar. I gave up my broking sometime in 2001, and I gave up doing any kind of advisory maybe in 2010, 2011. So I stopped doing that. But whatever I have been doing, whatever friends whom I advise, that those are the examples that I talk about. Some friends call up and say, you spoke about my example today, and the answer is yes, of course I spoke about your example today, and as long as I didn't name you, don't crib, right? So my advice has to be very generic, and I can't give specific advice because I'm not a registered RIA, and that to me bothers me. One guy whose name is pretty stupid says Paytm, because RBI is the puppet of the PMO, easy solution, pump in few crores and blah blah blah. This is absolute nonsense. RBI has been saying, as we have been warning Paytm for the last 2 years about not listening to them. Yes, RBI is a very strict regulator. I made a video on that, go and watch that. So saying that the amazing amount of credit that people give to one particular industrialist. It used to be Dhirubhai Ambani earlier. Now the amount of credit that Modi gets for anything that happens in the economy surprises me. It is not as simple as you think, guys. Go take buy Jio Financial instead of Paytm. Paytm cannot survive with Mukesh and Adani's. Thank you, boss. There is Girish Poti. The amount of macroeconomics and politics which these people who who seem to be knowing is amazing, and it is pretty clearly nonsensical. What should investors do now in Paytm? You did not ask me before you bought it, so don't ask me now that you have it, right? I have Paytm in my portfolio. What should I do? I have no clue. I don't have Paytm in my portfolio. I never had it. UPI payments can and will be allowed on Paytm. Thank you. I wondered why Paytm would have, I wondered why Paytm if we have Bheem UPI. Exactly. I never used Paytm, so to me it was Bheem UPI. But I think Paytm added a lot of value to small vendors by launching that audio check, right? Whether it's a panwala making pan or a chaiwala making chai, he did not have to check whether you had made the payment. It said 60 रुपये जमा हो गए, 15 रुपये जमा हो गए, or whatever, the money has been collected in multilingual ways. So I think that was a very innovative thing which Paytm did. I think now PhonePe, Google Pay, everybody can copy it. It's not so, it's now no longer a great thing, but that used to be a big differentiator. But I always use BheemPay, but I also have Google Pay, because sometimes when BheemPay doesn't work, I go to Google Pay. I know friends who stick to Google Pay because Google analyzes better, Google recalls faster, so it is useful to use Google Pay, but I use BheemPay 90% of the times, and 10% of the times I use Google Pay, right? Paytm is more reliable and flexible. BheemPay app sometimes goes into a loop, completely agree, and doesn't confirm payments every time, just almost of the time. I'm not endorsing, just sharing experience. I agree with you, Gautam Sinha, it's true. He's again added, thanks Subra, I just pulled out my wallet balance and saved myself some hassle. Will work on FASTag also. Sad thing to the effects of non-compliance. Yeah, we don't know what really happened between Paytm and RBI, but I am not liking the fact that I don't know whether it is just a regulator problem, but I also don't know whether it is a cricketing problem. Anybody who has been associated as a sponsor for the IPL has had bad fate, right? Byju's and now Paytm. That was just on the side. Thank you, Dhanyavad. No reaction. Subra, what is your number in crores that you say is wealth for a 40-year-old? Because there are no such formulae. 40-year-old would feel very rich if he had 1000 crores like Sachin Tendulkar, or maybe not feel very rich if he were Virat Kohli, because he may want 2000 crores. So don't look at a 40-year-old. Many 40-year-olds will have 1 crore. Some 40-year-old will have 50 lakhs. So don't ask for a number for a 40-year-old. There is no such number. It depends on individual to individual. The wealth creation journey, yes. Sitapati says learning from whom to learn is very important. Yes, in today's age, learning from whom to learn is important, but believe me, the old classic books, whether it is Buffett or Lynch or whatever you want to read, unfortunately there is not enough Indian literature for you to read. But yeah, some of my, even my old blog, which is subramani.com, has a lot of content, and you can go and read that. You can watch videos, you can have Investopedia kind of place where good content is available. But yes, learning from whom to learn is very important today, because there is just too much content available. One of the best advice which I got in my life, I don't have a hobby, I hope to improve on that. And yeah, thank you. Okay, good. Go and get yourself a hobby, because no point in retiring early if you don't know what you're going to do with your time, which is true for most people, right? So most people don't have a hobby. I want your guidance whether I will be able to achieve my retirement goal of 5 crores in 15 years when I reach 60. You have to make some assumption that you will invest more, that you will get 12% return, 11% return, 8% return. Some number you need to assume and work on it. But from the current numbers that you have, 15 crores, look, 5 crores in 15 years seems to be difficult. But yes, if you can invest more money, you can invest more money and not withdraw at all, and extend it to maybe 18-20 years, maybe 5 crores may not be very difficult to achieve. But this is not a good answer. You need to use Excel and find out. If you don't know some of those things, please get an advisor. Using Excel to do these calculations is not difficult, but if you don't know, get an advisor. If you know it, do it. Or if you say, I don't know it but I will learn, that's a better way than asking somebody whether you will achieve that goal, because all of us have to make some assumption about equity returns, and that assumption you can also make. Any number that you assume from 9% to 13% is fair, may or may not happen, but assuming figures like 17% and 18% saying I got it in the last 3 years, that's wrong. Sir, need your help for HDFC Bank analysis. I hold 8% in my portfolio and it is slightly down. Tell me what to do for long-term perspective. Look, when HDFC Bank and HDFC Limited got merged, you knew it is going to take a long time for the merger to go through. In the merger, what is going to happen is a lot of people would be asked to go. Some people will go voluntarily. You also realize that the new entity will sell off a lot of properties belonging to HDFC Limited, which it may not use. It may stop paying rent. All those things will happen. It takes time for all those benefits to kick in. Is it a good share to hold? Yes. Do I hold it? Yes, since 1994. Do I hold shares of HDFC Limited? Yes, I did. I did hold it since 1978 or 1980. I'm now not sure, right? So I've been holding, and that has become more shares of HDFC Bank. Do I think the steepness of the growth will be same which is seen for the last, say, 25 years, 30 years? No, it won't be. But will HDFC Bank be a part of my core portfolio? Yes, yes and yes. So HDFC Bank, HDFC Mutual Fund, Nippon Mutual Fund, these are shares which have given me fantastic return over the past short term, maybe 2 years. Does it mean the same steepness will happen? No, it will not happen. Will I continue to hold them? Answer is yes, I will continue to hold them. I have made more money in, say, Bajaj Finance or Muthoot Finance or Cholamandalam Finance, much more than I would have made in, say, HDFC Bank. Do I still think I will sell off and buy more of, say, Muthoot? I don't think so. Do I have the guts to put more money in Bajaj Finance? Answer is no. Will I? But Cholamandalam is some share which I have been holding for a long time. So these are all calls that each individual has to take. I am happy with what HDFC has been doing. 1 or 2 bad quarters don't really bother me, but that is me talking about myself. What you have to do, you have to decide. Thank you.